Welcome friends to Muskrat Links. Today, in celebration of the men's and women's NCAA basketball tournaments, we have built the ultimate golf ball March Madness bracket here as well. I've collected 32 of the most popular golf balls out there, and we are going to put them head to head today in a battle. Who can get the better strokes gained? Winner moves on. Who do you guys think is going to win the entire tournament? Let's get straight into it. Guys, be sure to leave a like on this video. This is going to be an absolute banger. And go ahead and give us a follow on TikTok as well if that's more of your thing. But here's how it's going to work today. We've set up this bracket with 32 different golf balls. I've gone ahead and assigned them ranks from 1 to 32 based on, I guess, like their overall quality. I didn't want to put a bunch of the same brands up at the top though. So we start with the Pro V1 and then we go down through all the other brands before we hit another premium Pro V1 urethane again. So it's not all stacked top heavy with the same brands. They're going to go up against each other. I'm going to hit the exact same shot on TGC 2019 with both of them, and whichever ball gets the better strokes gained from that single shot with each one moves on to the next round. It's going to be fast paced. There's going to be some good shots. There's going to be some bad shots. We're going to see some upsets here today. We've got premium urethanes going all the way back to the Acushnet Club Special again, which is the number 32 seed. We're going to be playing Augusta because we've got the Masters coming up here as well. Without further ado, let's get right to the first tee and start this bracket strong. I'm always going to hit the better seeded ball second. That way it kind of knows what it has to beat from the worst seeded ball going first. And if you guys don't know how the strokes gained metric works, this one is actually based on PGA data, so I'm probably going to be losing strokes on the field overall because I'm not a PGA golfer. But we've also got the simulator here, so that has some benefit as well. So I'll probably be hanging right around 0. If I hit a really good shot, we're going to gain some strokes. If I hit kind of a poor shot, we're going to lose some strokes. Here we go. There's going to be no putting here as well. It's just going to be off the tee approach shots and chipping. Let's see what we can do. Acushnet Club Special versus Pro V1. Let's go.
We've just got to make sure we don't put ourselves in that position again.
We've got the Acushnet Club Special up here first. Let's see what this marshmallow can do. We struck it well. Not much fade on that, not much distance either, but what do you expect from a ball from the 1960s? Looks like we're just going to stay in the fairway, 237 yards. So minus 0.02, it's actually a pretty good number given we barely drove it any distance at all, but we did hit the fairway, so now it's the Pro V1's turn. Surely we get at least some more distance on this, but can we hit the fairway? Oh, it's looking really good. We get the cinematic view here as well. If this finds the fairway, it's gonna absolutely destroy the Acushnet Club Special, and we absolutely do. 283 yard drive right down the pipe. And there we have it, 0.16 for the Pro V1. It's moving on to the Sweet 16. Say goodbye to the Club Special. In the next matchup, we've got the Vice Pro Soft versus the AVX. The Vice Pro Soft just nicks it in terms of ranking. So we've got the AVX up first from 97 yards. Looking good, settle. Oh, just over the back. We juiced that one a little bit. Vice Pro Soft just needs to hit the green pretty much. Minus 0.37 there for the AVX. Surely we can at least hit the green and let the Vice Pro Soft move on. It's up and on the way. It's looking better. It's going to be a little bit short, but that is a much better shot than the AVX. The Vice Pro Soft indeed takes it. Minus 0.09. It's moving on to face the Pro V1. Wait, it was supposed to be Pro V1X in the first round. Oh my God, I've scammed everybody. All right, replace them. I can't believe I didn't notice that. Well, the Pro V1 is going to be the 1 seed now. We'll swap the Pro V1X down here. All right, there we go. We changed up the seeding. Crisis averted. Next match, Cut Blue versus TaylorMade Distance Plus. 509 yard par 5 up here next. We've got the Cut Blue, which is the urethane version, versus the TaylorMade Distance Plus, which is a Surlyn covered ball. So it's the first entry from the Surlyn covered balls into this tournament. Let's see who's better off the tee. This one's actually pretty hard because I have to play a draw a little bit around this corner and not crank it too much. It's about 250 to the end of this bunker, so we can carry it here. So just like a little baby draw around the corner is what we're looking for. She's looking good. She bends around, just nicking the trees. Do we get through? Do we find fairway? Oh my gosh, we actually found fairway. It's an absolutely beautiful drive. We're gonna hit the speed slot as well. That is gonna be huge from the Distance Plus. Absolutely beautiful. Let's see what we get for a final number. 0.22 for that drive. It's an absolute beast. Let's head back to the tee with the Cut Blue. This is gonna be quite the ask from the Cut Blue. We need that nice draw around the corner again. We can definitely beat that, but it's gonna be tough. Let's go. Oh, I yanked it into the trees. Get through. Oh, that is not gonna do it. We are dead in the trees. It's gonna be the distance plus moving on. All right, listen, I punched out of the woods there because none of you wanna see me hit recovery shots from the woods. So we've got a big battle here. It's the Noodle, the absolute fan favorite, versus the Snell with this approach shot. See if we can get one close. This is a tucked pin position though. Noodle up first. Good luck holding this green with a Surlyn covered ball in that pin position, but we're gonna try our best. For the Noodle. I struck it well. It's actually a really good flight. Oh, it's landing beautifully. Come on, sit down, don't roll out too much. Hey, that is a really good shot. We're gonna take it. The MTB is gonna have its work cut out for it. Well, after that beauty, 0.13 is the number to beat. We basically gotta get this inside of 15 feet with the MTBX. All right, let's see what we can do. Come back, baby, it's been pulled. Oh, it's not gonna get there. And in an amazing upset, the Noodle is gonna be moving on. Well, now we've got a fun one because it is a bunker shot, and it's gonna be the Super Soft versus the Srixon Z-Star XV, 14 yards to the pin. Let's see who can knock one tight. Super Soft up first here, a very popular ball. We find a ton of these golf ball hunting, which I will remind you, hopefully we'll have a golf ball hunting video, I think 2 weeks from now. That will be a very good one. So look forward to that one. But right now, let's see if we can get the Super Soft up and close to this pin. Oh, by the way, if anyone actually hits one in, it automatically moves us on to the next hole. So if we chip in with either of these balls, that ball immediately wins. No chance for a rebuttal. All right, let's go. Came out high. It's looking good. Oh, it just bounces over the hole, and that thing runs out like nobody's business. Absolutely zero spin on that ball. That's not good. Srixon should be able to beat it. Minus 0.42 is the number we have to beat. We should be able to get more spin on the Srixon. Let's see if we can get one up there. Up and out. Hit the stick. Oh, almost bounced in, and a nice bit of zip there. As you can tell, it doesn't roll nearly as far by. The Srixon is going to be moving on. 341-yard par 4 up here next. We've got the Titleist Velocity versus the TaylorMade TP5. Going to aim just up the left side here with driver, see if we can fade one back in. Velocity is obviously going first here because it is the worst ranked ball. Again, we find a lot of these golf ball hunting, so let's put them down the fairway. Definitely pulled that one. Hopefully it stays out of the bunker though, because the rough is A-okay. We got some decent distance on it. Okay, I think we can work with that. That's a good number to beat. Minus 0.12 is the target here. If we get it in the fairway, that should be able to cruise past it, but TP5, let's send her down there. She's carving, stay out of the woods. Don't need a recovery shot. Ooh, this is gonna be really close. This is gonna be tight. We're also in the rough. Did we get more distance on this one? Let's see. And there it is, minus 0.05. The TP5 survives by the skin of its teeth and moves on to the next round. 65 yards left here from the rough to a nasty pin location as well. It's the battle of the Callaways. We've got the Chrome Soft versus the ERC Soft. ERC Soft being the ionomer covered ball that has a urethane spray on it, and Chrome Soft, of course, being the more expensive pure urethane cover. Let's see who can hit their approach shot closer. ERC Soft up first here, being the worst rated ball, 65 yards. It's up, it looks decent, bounce up a little bit. A bit of a hill there in the front, but that's not bad. Minus 0.26 is the number we have to beat here. Let's see if we can flip this one up onto the green with the Chrome Soft. It's on the way. It's looking good. Oh, it is looking very good. That is an absolutely spectacular shot from the Chrome Soft. He is going to be moving on to the next round. Let's go. 181-yard par 3 up here. Pin looking nice in the back center of the green there. We've got a great matchup for you guys. It's the Max Fly Soft Fly versus the Bridgestone Tour BX. This is the only fully blue golf ball we've ever found golf ball hunting, so that's pretty cool. But again, we've got an ionomer cover versus a urethane cover. Ionomer cover up first. Let's see who comes out on top. I've got the 7-iron here for the Max Fly. Anything on the green I will be happy with. He's up and on the way. Actually drew that one a little bit, so it's gonna go long and left. Ooh, not the best shot there. Definitely some room for the Bridgestone to sneak in. Minus 0.61 is all we have to do here with the Bridgestone. Let's send him down towards the green. Now that is the ball flight we are looking for. Wait, it's got to get past this bunker. Oh, this could be interesting. Is that sand? It is in the sand. Oh my gosh, the plot thickens. What are we gonna get? Minus 0.45 there. It just barely ekes out the win over the Max Fly. Bridgestone moving on to the next round. On to the other side of the bracket now. It's the Callaway Chromesoft X versus the Top Flight Bomb. We've got ourselves a bunker shot here. Again, it's gonna be a battle of the covers. Let's see who can come out on top. This is one where actually being an ionomer cover might help out because you can kind of roll out of this bunker. So we'll actually see how the Top Flight Bomb is here. I don't mind it. Let's see if we can get one close. We're up and out. We are rolling out, and it's actually looking pretty good. Stopped a little bit short, a little bit of a hill there in front of the hole. There's some room inside that number. But now we've got the Chromesoft. Let's see if we can get inside that. Went for it a little bit here. Needs to spin. And it doesn't. It goes over the back. That's going to be a victory for the Top Flight Bomb, upsetting the Callaway Chromesoft X. Next up, we've got the Titleist Tour Speed versus the Bridgestone Tour BXS. Bridgestone with a slight advantage in seating. 394-yard par 4 up here. It's just about 265 to cover these bunkers. I don't know if I can quite do it. We're obviously going to be going for it though, because why not? We're here to party. We've got the Titleist Tour Speed coming up here first with the driver. The Titleist Tour Speed is actually their kind of not so premium urethane offering. It's made a little bit cheaper, so the quality control is probably a little bit lower on this, but it is still a urethane ball, so let's go ahead and send her down the fairway. Oh, she's yanked left a little bit. Stay out of the trees there, bounce through, do something. Avoid the trees. Oh, that's not good. That is not good, Bob. That's gonna be a recovery shot here. That's tough to see. Well, not the best showing there. Negative 0.79. We just have to stay out of the trees with this Bridgestone, and he will be moving on. Put a little bit of a draw on that. It's pretty much going to the same spot. What are we gonna get? It's gonna be a matter of bounces. It's a matter of inches here. Oh, it's gonna be a recovery shot one way or the other. And the Bridgestone comes up just a little bit short by the skin of its teeth. Negative 0.8 being a little further out. The Titleist Tour Speed somehow moves on. Next up, we've got the Titleist Pro V1X, who now has to have a nice storyline going. He's been scammed, stripped of his #1 rating, falling down to #11 rating versus #22, the Bridgestone E12, who is gonna come out on top. 76 yards here from the rough. I punched out again for your viewing pleasure. We've got a big bowl in front. We do not want to be landing in there. See if we can get one up on this ridge. Very tight pin location here. You have to think the urethane ball has an advantage. So can the Bridgestone get up to that pin location and stop? We will find out. It's up. It's on the way. It's right on line. Oh my gosh, it might go in. Oh, it skips just past the hole, rolls out a little bit, but what a performance from the Bridgestone E12 there. That is beautiful. 0.25 is the number we have to beat with the Pro V1X. He's been scammed of his rating. He's been dropped down here. Now he has to show up big if he wants to move on. It's up. It's on the way. Oh, if this spins, urethane cover, can it save him? It checks up a little bit. What do we got? Is that inside of 11 feet? 9 feet! The Pro V1X somehow moves on with an absolutely insane clutch performance there. You'll love to see it. 178-yard, 22-foot downhill par 3 up here next. We've got the Cut Red versus the Max Fly Tour X. Again, these pin positions are brutal. Let's see if we can get anything onto the dance floor. Cut Red's gonna be taking the tee box here first. This is actually the one we used in the brutally rating golfers ball markings video. You guys absolutely love those shorts and I enjoy making them. So let me know in the comments if you've got a special mark you usually put on your golf balls. I'd be happy to review it for you. We're just gonna go right at it. If it drifts back to the right, so be it. It is drifting back right towards the center of the green. A little bit short, caught that a little chunky. Is it gonna get up? All right, we do find the green. We get some roll out there because it had the ionomer cover. That is going to be a very beatable number though. Minus 0.45 showing there from the cut. Max Fly, the door is absolutely open. And does it look like we're walking through? Absolutely yes. It's going to come up just a hair short, but that is an absolutely gorgeous approach shot. We'll take that every day of the week. Max Fly Tour X, moving on. 329-yard par 4 up here next. We've got the Vice Pro Plus versus the Titleist True Feel. Two very popular balls that we find out here. Let's send it up the left side of the fairway and let it work back. True Feel up here first. Let's see if we can straighten out our drives here. I'd like to get some more positive strokes gained here. Let's see if we can find the fairway. Here we go. Pulled it a hair, but it's a pretty decent drive. Is it going to be into the trees? Get through there. Get through. That's looking like a recovery shot to me. Okay, calm down. All right, Vice Pro Plus, the door is absolutely open. Just got to hit some sort of fairway. Hang on, baby, we get the cinematic, but that does not mean we're heading for the fairway. We're heading up the right-hand side, but that is looking good. That is not gonna be a recovery shot. Just in the first cut, Vice Pro Plus, easily moving on. 50 yards left here on our approach. This one's gonna be fun. We've got the Callaway Super Fast versus the fan favorite Kirkland Performance Plus. Let's see who can stick one tight to this. Again, brutal pin placement. Here's another one where you really wanna have a urethane ball. This is gonna be super hard to hold. I kind of just have to fly this past, but I'm gonna give it a chance. Come on, Super Fast, head up there. I gave him a look, but it is deep over the back. No way to get that one close, just shot right over the green. Minus 0.72 there, plenty of room for the Kirkland. Can we at least hold this green? That's what we're looking for. It's up, or it could be short, bounce up. Ooh, I think it's gonna be close enough even though it's in the bunker. Let's see the numbers, and it comes in at minus 0.82 actually. The fairway long versus the bunker short takes the win. It's a thrilling upset for the Callaway Super Fast. He's moving on. We're gonna stay here out of the bunker for the next shot. We've got the TaylorMade Tour Response coming up against the Srixon Q-Star Tour, who has the better rating, so it's the Tour Response who's gonna go here first. But if we chip in, that's it. Q-Star does not get a chance to rebuttal, so this is a big opportunity for the Tour Response to just end it right here with a buzzer beater, as it were. Just a little 6-yard, little flippy chip out of the bunker. This would be a lot harder in real life, but here we are. It's up. Oh, well, that is not looking good. That's gonna be a lot of strokes lost right there, I'd say. Okay, just gotta get this one onto the green. We went backwards. It got worse. All right, Q-Star Tour. Maybe the shot was hard on the simulator as well. Let's get you out of here. Don't roll that far back down into the bunker. Here we go. He's up and out, he's safe. The Q-Star Tour, specifically to Divide, is gonna be moving on to the next round. One more to go in the round of 32. 452-yard par 5 up here in that last game of the round. We've got a good one. It is the Nitro Ultimate Distance versus the TaylorMade TP5X. Let's see if we can find the fairway. The Nitro is again one of the most common balls we find out there golf ball hunting. Used to be illegal, now is no longer there, so you can actually use them in tournaments, but you wouldn't catch me using one of these bad boys. But hey, maybe we can find the fairway here. Let's go. Can we upset the TP5X? It is looking pretty stripey, not the longest ball, but it is straight. I think we're gonna hold the fairway here just about. Yeah, we'll take it. Well, this is certainly a tough fairway to hit given the fact that it rolls all the way down there, but wherever it stops is where it stops. 252, we'll take it in the fairway. Pretty much a tour average shot there from the Nitro, just minus 0.02, absolutely beautiful. Can the TP5X outscore it? Here we go. We are heading right. It is not looking good for the TP5X. Caught that one off the heel. And, well, it's not going to be a recovery shot, but it is in the heavy rough. What's the final verdict? Minus 0.25 is definitely not going to get the job done. The Nitro with a big upset, the 31 seed taking out the number 2 seed into the next round. Heading into the round of 16 now, the Sweet 16. We had a couple big upsets there. We were going to be looking at the Noodle to see how far he can get, and of course the Nitro with the big 31 versus 2 upset. Let's head back over to the other side of the bracket and continue where we left off with the Pro V1 versus the Vice Pro Soft. I'm going to take the 9 wood from here. It's 40 feet uphill, 206 yards. That's quite a lot, but we'll see if we can get there. I'm not going to change clubs either in between shots. I'm hitting the same club for each shot, so you get the advantage going second, but I don't get to change clubs. So round of 16 kicking off here, Vice Pro Plus versus Pro V1. Let's go. Absolutely carved it up the hill, but it's going to work out pretty well. First bounce a little high there, caught it off the heel, but I mean, that's not horrible. I'd probably take that in real life, that's for sure. Minus 0.08, the number to beat there. Hopefully the Pro V1, who has scammed his way to the number 1 seed, might I remind everybody. See if he can move on. Ooh, that one's looking pretty good. I caught that one a little bit stronger. Is it gonna get up? Yes, indeed, we caught a little bit more of the club face. He releases out onto the green. That is a gorgeous shot. Pro V1, our number 1 seed, kind of, is going on to the Elite 8. 399 yard par 4 up here next. A little bit of a dog leg left, but plenty of room to go into here. So we got some space we can hit into. 256 carry to there. We'll probably go right about there. That seems good. This one's going to be the battle of the big upsets from the first round. We've got everyone's favorite Noodle versus the TaylorMade Distance Plus. Who is going to move on? At least we got one underdog moving on, that's for sure. The Noodle is going up first here. It is just slightly worse seated than the Distance Plus. So we're just going to go ahead and aim away from these trees just a little bit. See if we can hit a straight ball. Come on, Noodle. Let's keep this up. Noodle going up and over the trees. It just clears the leaves, and that is going to be an absolutely beautiful shot from the Noodle here. Is it going to come to rest in the fairway? Yes, it sure looks like it does. That is a banging drive. Obviously, this hole is quite a bit downhill as well, which is why we absolutely nuked that drive, but that is part of the fun here. Let's see if we can do the same with the Distance Plus and give the Noodle a run for its money with that beautiful .23 on the board. That one is hit very hard as well. This is going to be a very close contest. I think I got more of that one, but it might be a little bit further right. Not sure exactly where the Noodle is. This one's gone 321 yards. What does the data say? And a .19. The Noodle just edges out the Distance Plus. What a beautiful showing from the Noodle, getting a little bit closer to that green with a draw. It's moving on to the Elite 8. 103 yards left here. We've got the Z-Star XV versus the TP5. We got to get onto the right plateau here. We're going to aim right at it. If it fades back to the right, so be it. TP5 getting the honors on the tee, being the slightly worse ranked ball. 103 yards. I've got 54 degree, 30 feet uphill, just about full swing. It is up. Are we going to find the right platform? I think we are. That's going to spin and hold right there. Great shot from the TP5. It's done what he had to do. And that just goes to show you guys how good the guys are in PGA Tour. That was .01, which means I didn't gain, well, I gained slightly on the field. So more than half the people in the field are hitting as good as that inside of 15 feet from 104 yards. All right, well, now we have to do better than that with the Srixon Z-Star XV here. There is room inside there. Can we do it? It's on the way. It needs to get up there. I don't think it's going to make the ridge. Oh, it hangs up there, but I think that's just outside of 15 feet. Yes, it is 23 feet. That is going to mean the TP5 is moving on to the Elite 8. 446 yard par 4 up here next. Dog leg left, again downhill. Plenty of room to smash a drive, but we got some trees in the way. Kind of have to play a draw. Let's see what we can do. It's the Chrome Soft versus the Bridgestone Tour BX. Chrome Soft up here first. Again, got to play that nice little draw around the corner here. Don't have to crush it, but have to draw it. Well, we didn't exactly draw, but we somehow cleared the trees. That one is absolutely bombed, a little bit downhill as well, so we get some extra yardage out of it. Is this gonna run all the way out into the bunker, or are we gonna hold the fairway? We're gonna hold the fairway. What a beautiful drive from the Chrome Soft. .23, the number to beat, and that is gonna be tough. That is an absolutely beautiful drive. Well, we at least know we can clear the trees now with a high launching drive, so Bridgestone, you are up. It's up, and it is through the trees again, but I think I put a little bit too much of a fade on this one. Is it going to have the distance to get down to where the other ball is, or is the Chrome Soft going to take home the victory here? Oh, this is going to be close. This is going to be very, very close. 120 yards versus 124 yards. It is the Chrome Soft that takes home the victory by the narrowest of margins. 124 yards here from the fairway down to this pin location over on the right-hand side of the green. We're going to aim a little bit left, see if we can fade one back. We've got a nice matchup here. It's the Top Flight Bomb, a nice little Cinderella run versus the Titleist Tour Speed. Bomb up first, Ionema cover, let's go. We've got a light P-wedge, see if we can just feather one down into this green. Hopefully it is the right number. Looking good. Hold the green for me. Not going to be much spin on that bomb, but we just hold the edge. All right, that is a decent shot. .06 is the number to beat there. That is a very good shot from the bomb. Can we see if the Tour Speed can match it? Here we go. Thin to win, but it's not quite coming back. It'll hold up on the left side of the green, but the top flight bomb, another Cinderella story, is moving on to the next round. 396-yard par 4 up here. Finally, we got one that's a dogleg right. Maybe we can actually hit something into the fairway here. We got the MaxFly Tour X versus the Titleist Pro V1 X that has been wrongfully demoted from its #1 seeding. So it's down here in the trenches. Can we put one down the fairway, and can we let this story live on? Let's see. Oh, I actually drew it a little bit. It needs a kick back into the fairway. Is it gonna get it? Not quite. We got some good distance on that though, so that's just missing the fairway in the rough. I think that's gonna be a decent number, not too bad. Yep, only minus 0.09 on that one. That was pretty decent. There's plenty of room there though. Can the MaxFly Tour X knock off the Pro V1 X? Here we go. Oh, that is a beautiful looking drive. That might be the best one yet. That was center cut, nice little baby fade. It's heading right down the fairway. I think we might have a winner here. We'll see what the numbers say once this ball settles in. 308 yards, 86 yards left into the pin. That is gonna be a big dub for the MaxFly Tour X. 86 yards left here, 10 feet downhill. Pin location looking pretty friendly here. We'll pretty much go right at it, maybe a little bit to the left just in case we fade it, but this will be a great matchup. It's the Vice Pro Plus versus the Callaway Superfast. Vice Pro Plus being the ball that I game out on the course currently. Superfast, of course, being that little bit of a Cinderella story on a recovered ball here. Let's see if we can get one close from 86 yards. It's up, it's right on line, but it's juiced and there's gonna be no spin on that thing. No, it just rolls out down into the rough. Not a great shot from the Superfast. Well, I figured it's rough back there, but I guess it's technically fairway. So, all right, into the fairway back there. Minus 0.41 in the end there. There's plenty of room there for the Vice to get in. Going second definitely feels like an advantage on some of these wedge shots. We have to dial in the feel, so that's why you got the higher rated balls performing better. Can the Vice turn up? Let's see. Oh no, that is not looking good. That could be the end for the Vice. Find some green. We might have gotten away with it because of the shape of this green. I think we might have. Let's see what we got for a number. Minus 0.31 by the skin of his teeth. The Vice Pro Plus moves on. Probably didn't deserve it, but the game's the game. 148-yard par 3 here. The famed 12th hole here at Augusta / Firethorn. We've got the center pin location here, which is definitely a bit trickier. I think we're gonna go with probably a strong P wedge here. Let's see what we can do. I changed my mind. We're gonna go with a light 9. I just don't want to be swinging out of my socks at a pitching wedge. So we'll take the 9, try to feather it. We got the Srixon Q-Star Tour Divide here versus the big Cinderella story, the 31-seeded Nitro Ultimate Distance. Nitro obviously going up here first. Can we hit the green on the famous 12th hole here at Augusta? Masters coming up shortly. Cannot wait to watch this hole in real life. Feathery 9 from here to this pin. Decent, not a lot of feather on it, but the distance is looking very good. Nitro's gonna roll out, of course. Is it gonna hold the green? Yes, just about. That's an okay performance. We'll take it from the Nitro. Minus 0.2 is the number to beat here. The Q-Star Tour Divide is up next. Pretty much taking the same swing. Here we go. The line is better. How's the distance? It's a little deep. Needs to spin back. I think I caught that a little bit too pure, and that is going to be in the bunker. The Nitro continues its Cinderella run. It is moving on to the next round. Things are getting serious now. We're on to the Elite 8. Balls are looking to punch their tickets to the Final 4. This is a big matchup. It's the Noodle versus the Pro V1, the scammed #1 seed versus everyone's favorite golf ball, the Noodle. We are out of a bunker here. We've got a little 13-yarder here. Can the Noodle hold this green? It is running away from us. I tell you what, I would not want a Noodle in this situation, but I've been wrong many times before. Noodle up first, trying to get close to this pin. Really have to flop this guy out of here. It's flopped up and out. It does release onto the green. That's not a bad shot, you know, that could hold. Minus 0.24 is the number we have to beat here with the Pro V1. Our #1 seed can be a little bit more aggressive because we'll get a little bit more spin on this. This is a big moment in the tournament. It's up, it's out. Oh, it is looking very good, and it is gonna be night-night to the Noodle. He is eliminated, but what a great run he had. Round of applause down in the comments for the Noodle there, but our #1 seed, the Pro V1, is just too much to handle with the urethane cover. Out of the sand, on to the final 4. Next up, we've got hole number 13 here at Augusta. It's the big dog leg left. Our tee boxes are actually not great because we really can't go over the trees at all. We're up a little bit too close. So I'm gonna have to play like a little bit of a draw 9 wood here to try to get around this corner. Worst case, we go through. That's what we're gonna try to do. It's about 220, 230 to the trees there where we're aiming, but hopefully I can put a little draw on it. And boy, do we have a fun matchup here. We've got the TP5 versus the Chrome Soft. It is an absolute classic. The TP5 is rated just a little bit higher, so it's gonna be the Chrome Soft going up here first. I don't even think I'm gonna play this off a tee. I don't wanna get it too high. Let's just see if we can smash this down the fairway with a little bit of a draw. Ooh, it is looking very good. Did I draw it too close to the water though? No, we just pass it. Hang on there, ball. Hey, we'll take that every day of the week off that tee. It's a minus 0.34. That number is obviously lower because we hit a 9 wood instead of a driver, and you know, the data doesn't know that this hole's a big dog leg and we can't really hit driver. I mean, I guess we could if we wanted to, but that's why the numbers are gonna be lower. TP5 up here, that's the one to beat. There's room there. Have to hit the fairway though. Ooh, that is the flight we were looking for. That is a perfect little baby draw there. Why can't I hit these in real life? That is the question. But I'm gonna have to check the numbers on this one, but I think the TP5 is going through. Yes, indeed. The minus 0.11 is an absolutely great score there with a 9 wood off the tee. TP5 punching its ticket to the final 4. 197 yards left into this hole. The creek protecting it in the front. I think we're just gonna have to go for the 9 wood again. See if we can get one up there. Probably heading up the left side isn't bad because it'll bounce down towards the hole, but hey, this is another very tricky pin placement. It's the MaxFly Tour X. It's been a great performer so far. And of course, the upstart top flight bomb who will be leading us off the tee here. Can we get one up onto this green? I would absolutely love that. 9 wood in hand. Tell you what, that's a pretty good 9 wood. We're gonna clear the river. We are probably gonna find some green here. Hey, I will absolutely take that with the top flight bomb. That is a great performance. 0.1 is the number there. That is absolutely beautiful from almost 200 yards with the 9 wood. Can the MaxFly Tour X get inside that? We're about to find out. Needs to carve back a little. Are we gonna get a kick right off this hill? Are we going into the bunker? Oh, we leak into the bunker. We're gonna have to go to the numbers here, but I think it's gonna be the bomb moving on. Indeed it is, minus 0.28 there from the MaxFly Tour X. The top flight bomb continues its amazing run and punches a ticket to the final 4. Bunker chip here now for our big Cinderella story, the Nitro Ultimate Distance versus the Vice Pro Plus. Again, it's running away from us, so the urethane cover is gonna have a definite advantage here. I've got 58 degree. We've had this shot many times today. We should be dialed in. Nitro up first. It's up, needs to settle in. Oh, it's done very well there. What a show from the Nitro. Is the Nitro gonna win this whole thing? Whew, we'll have to see what the Vice Pro Plus has to say about that. 5 feet, 0.21 strokes gained is what we have to beat here. That is a very tall ask. Is the Vice Pro Plus up to the challenge? Comes out, it's a little bit left, but it's looking good. Oh, he just misses the hole. That is going past it though. That is gonna be the Vice Pro Plus eliminated in the Nitro Ultimate Distance heading to the final 4. What a story. 384 yard par 4 up here for the final 4. What a mouthful that is. We've got 2 balls that we expected to be here. It's the Pro V1 and the TP5, and 2 balls we did not expect to be here. The top flight bomb and the Nitro Ultimate Distance. What a showdown this is gonna be. It's gonna be a urethane cover versus ionomer cover in the very final game, but who is gonna get there first? Our number 1 ranked Pro V1 or the, 12th ranked TP5? Something like that. Could try to play a little bit of a draw here, but we're just gonna try to hit it straight. Let's get some good contact and head down the fairway. Oh no, we're pulled, we're heading towards trees. Can it get through? Can it navigate? No, that could be the death sentence for the TP5. That's a tough look. Well, we've seen balls that we thought were dead in the woods move on, so it's not out of the question. We have to hit a good drive here. Minus 0.85 is a rough number though. Pro V1 up here next, looking to go to the finals. It's up, it might clip trees as well, but I think it's got the distance to get through. Oh, it just misses a branch, and that is definitely gonna punch the ticket to the finals for the Pro V1. 0.16, that is enough to see him through. 107 yards, 3 feet uphill here. pin location very tough indeed. We're gonna have to aim up this left side just a little bit, especially since these two balls are both ion recovers, and somehow the number 30 seed actually has the ranking advantage here. So the nitro has to go up here first, being the 31 seed. Top flight bomb goes into the pocket. Can the nitro continue the ultimate Cinderella story, or will it be, quote, upset by the top flight bomb at the 30 seed? Let's find out. It's up, it's on the way. It needs a good kick to get up the hill just a little bit. Oh, it was a smidge fat, but we hit the ridge and we are rolling back down there, just off the green back into the fairway. That is definitely beatable. Yeah, look at that ridge. You were never gonna stay up there. And now it's the top flight bomb's turn. Minus 0.57, the number to beat. Gotta get up onto this green. Here we go. It's up, it's very high. I think we're clearing the ridge though. Do we stay up there? Yes, indeed, no problem. It's the top flight bomb, the 30 seed versus the Pro V1, the stolen number 1 seed in the finals. This is gonna be big. And for our final, we have a 475-yard par 5 here. It is wide open, bombs away, 280 yards to get to the trees here. We might see that if we absolutely pipe one, but it is the top flight bomb versus the Titleist Pro V1. For all the cabbage, the bomb has the tee box. What a matchup here. I don't think anyone would have predicted this. I certainly wouldn't have at the beginning, but it's the bomb. Can we keep it straight? Can we find a fairway and absolutely put the pressure on the Pro V1? Here we go. It's looking good. It's straight. It's got a little bit of a baby fade on it. Are we gonna be able to avoid these trees a little bit? Just drifting off there into the trees. That is gonna be tough. Pro V1 kind of just has to hit this fairway. 0.05 is the number to beat for that drive in the rough. Is the Pro V1 up to the challenge, and will he take home the number 1 spot from the number 1 seed that he stole at the beginning of this video, unbeknownst to me? It all comes down to this. Here we go. Oh, we're heading further up the left-hand side. It's trying to work its way back. Is it gonna have the distance to compete with the top flight bomb? Are we gonna have more than 170 yards in here? I think we are. Yes, indeed, 191. And the winner of the March Madness Golf Ball Bracket Challenge at Muskrat Links is the top flight bomb. Who would have predicted it? The number 30 seed, Cinderella story, former driving range ball, about to become bracket champion. Let's wrap this thing up. There we go, guys. What a fun video this was. Let me know if you had any golf balls that you wanted to see in this bracket challenge. Maybe we can do it over again with 32 other golf balls, but our winner this time is the top flight bomb. I've got to go get a haircut, so you guys go ahead and tap that subscribe button. Join the Muskrat Links golf team. We've got so much cool stuff here on the channel. You guys have been crushing it lately. We're up over 6,200 subscribers, and we're about to get ready to go out for some golf ball hunting yet again. So give us a follow on TikTok as well. We've got some content on there for you guys. But I think that's going to be it for me. That's going to be it for the top flight bomb. Have fun out there, everyone. Yeah, who would have guessed? Look at that. We planned it the whole time.